Hey, I'm back. Check this out. You know, you may think I'm insensitive about what's going on in the world right now. I'm not insensitive. I know exactly what's going on in the world. I know exactly, what leadership is doing, or lack of, or more of for this country. I understand the turmoil that a lot of civilizations are facing right now, across the world in different countries. I do understand the grief that's going on amongst everyone, and also the emotional toll that is having on families. I'm a believer, and as a believer, I'm touched by things as well. There's no exception, right? But as a believer, and I believe, as I mentioned before, and I told everyone, I believe in the Bible from the cover to cover. It says things will happen. Things will happen. You can't stop it from happening. We have to not get so distracted, so emotionally torn, to where we forget and we put on the shelf our purpose. Believe it or not, there are things greater than what we're seeing. There are things greater than what we're hearing. We have to tap into that and stay there. Because if not, we're going to miss it. And what is the it? Your purpose, right? The atmosphere that you ought to be breathing and walking in every day on a regular basis. You will miss it. We will miss it. I will miss it. We can't get so emotionally distraught that we lose everything and all the understanding in how we ought to live as believers. God does not change. He changes not. If he is in us, we are in him, we ought to walk as him. That ought to be our strive, to walk as him. I was reminded just not too long ago, when Jesus was in the boat, the storm was raging, stormy, rain and everything. He was in the boat, asleep. He said, let's go on to the other side. He was asleep. He was resting, relaxing, while there was chaos and turmoil going around him. He was resting. He said, oh, well, shoot, that's Jesus. Jesus, that way it was God in the flesh. So John 17 says that we are in him and he in us, and then we are one in the Father. So it's no such thing of what we're not capable of doing. We ought to want to live like him. He is our model. That is our model, and for a reason. It's not just to say, ooh, yeah, I want to be like you, be all high and mighty, because you're no better than nobody else. The reason is because there's a purpose for your life, there's a purpose for my life, and the only way you're going to accomplish it is in him. The only way you're going to accomplish it is staying focused and driven towards that goal and that purpose. He was focused and driven to getting to the other side because he knew what was there for him. It was a purpose. All that other stuff going on around him didn't mean nothing, because he was rested in the Father. If you rested in the God, I'm talking about the God who created you, like we talked about. The God who created you, who fashioned you, who gave you purpose. The God who loves you so much that he took himself out of himself and put in the person of Jesus Christ to save you and bring you back to himself. Stay focused. And I ain't talking about all this woke stuff. I'm saying stay focused. In your worship, in your praise, in your walk, in your talk. Stay focused. Peace.